let's talk about that The Marvels trailer, which unexpectedly dropped, even though the film is coming at us in November. And boy, it's one of the most disliked trailers in Marvel history. I wonder why. I wonder why.
I bet it's because the song told people not to turn to smile, uh, which might have been the best song choice they've ever made.
It was quite amazing. So I guess I'll start and we'll pass it around. Everybody give your quick thoughts. I love this trailer. It took the elements I complained a little bit about in the first movie, which was like, look, from the story perspective and character, she had to be emotionless and a soldier that was brainwashed. And that's what the movie was about. So, of course, she wasn't smiling and having fun and all this. This one completely undoes that. You can see she's grown. Kamala is an absolute joy in every scene she's in. She brings life to that trailer.
She's going to steal that movie, I tell you.
I mean, I understand why Feige and the producers and everybody was saying, you guys are going to love her in this. Like, she's the future of this. Like, she looks like it. Monica looks good. The suit, I like the suits. I might be in the minority on this just by looking at the chats we had, but I love Captain Marvel's new suit. So yeah, Mitch, what's your takeaway on this?
I think the suits are actually horrendous, apart from Monica's. I've never seen a bigger drop in quality in suits. In fairness to them, right? The first suit she has in the first movie is perfect. You can't top that. But it's like they haven't even tried.
I mean, they just got rid of their penny pincher. What do you expect, man?
I mean, there's penny pinching, then there's like, have the concept artists just run out of ideas?
I mean,
I know why we're giving Captain Marvel the other Captain Marvel suits. But Janice Fells, the worst one, really?
I almost feel like that this suit was made so every single cosplayer can make it in a weekend. Does that make sense?
It looks like they did.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like to me. And again, I'm not hating on it, but I need to see a better image of it. Like, I like what it looks like. I just need to see a better image of it full on. Like, hey, here's what this looks like,
Yeah. It's cool she has the accuser hammer, or what I assume is an accuser hammer, because they're still dealing with Kree. That's a nice little detail to have, but there's 3 degrees of suits in this. You have the overly simple trash one, which Carol has. You got the stupidly over-designed trash one, which Kamala ends up having.
hate her new suit.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's actually disgusting. But then you have Monica's, and it's like, the first one she has, it's nice and simple. It's all white, it's black. And then you have the next one, which is more black than white. And it's like, there's actually a consistent through line of details on her suits. It's like, that's a good suit. The pair of them are good suits. But I don't know what happened with the other two. They just... So I don't like the whole she's more red than blue. And it's dark. I don't like...
Yeah,
I don't like that color scheme on Carol.
I mean, if you look at the suit, like, she has 2 suits in this movie, obviously. The one we see, that's the normal with the sleeves rolled up with the smaller star that she has at the end of Captain or Ms. Marvel, and then she's got the new one. So we're getting at least 2 suits in this, and I kind of see what you're going for. Like, it's probably tied into the story in the movie somehow or something. Like, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Tristan, what's your quick takeaway on this?
It's I guess the story premise is interesting to me because none of the leads in the story can use their powers because they're linked, and if they do, they trade places all over the place, which can be kind of funny and it can be annoying depending on how they pull it off, because we see it in the trailer in the beginning where Monica's trying to, I guess, inspect this dimensional rift, and she tries using her powers, and she switches with Kamala, and Kamala's in the spacesuit, and she's talking to Fury about, is this supposed to be some kind of Avengers test?
I mean, we also, like, I'm glad you mentioned that, because at the end of the trailer, we see that Kamala is like doing her power, and then we can clearly see she's morphing into one of the other ones, switching places with the powers. It's like that's gonna be an amazing when the three of them work in tandem to fight everybody's favorite new gender-swapped Marvel villain that they completely ruined from the comics.
This is my favorite thing because we've gotten to the Onion is now real life, right?
It's true.
This character survived the whole of 5 months in the comics. 5 months, and there's legitimately people complaining about a gender swap.
It's funny because like I had somebody comment being like, "Well, I bet you or me would be upset if Kazar was a woman." I'd be like, actually, if they made Kazar a woman, I'd be more open to that. That'd be freaking amazing.
Isn't there a female Kazar anyway?
Yes, like Sheena. She's essentially female Kazar. Yeah, I'm like, but if they wanted to straight up gender swap, sure. It's not. You know, I'm not against it.
It's such a non-issue.
Yeah, like whatever, man. It's cool. Like,
especially for Ben Durr.
Yeah,
Durr Ben, whatever the hell this character's name is.
Also, can I bring up the fact that everybody's like, this movie, of course, they had to put all these women into it. If they would have put a male into the villain role, you'd be saying that sexist and they're beating up a male. Like, that's literally what you did with the first movie.
I mean, they're saying that even now, right? Because it's all women. It's like they're getting rid of the men now. It's the same argument.
It's the argument is really weird. It's like where it's saying like, you know, you're making the MCU the MCU, and I'm like, there are female heroes. The only difference here is that you don't want to see the female heroes, so you're complaining about nothing at this point. And it's like if you're not interested in these types of heroes, then you don't have to watch it. But apparently people have the mentality that everything has to be built or viewable for them, when not everything can be for you. And you can say that I don't like this, and just, you know, wait until you see another movie that you want to see.
And here's what I love about it. These same people will be like, we want comic accuracy. Look at how it's done in the 616 universe. MCU gets name dropped as a joke as 616. They're like, no, you can't be. It's like, okay, so you're admitting it's not the 616 and should be different. Yes. Okay, so they're being different. Here you go. Like, what do you want?
It's not even that. It's to the point to where people will say they want comic accuracy, and then when you get the comic accuracy, oh no, it looks stupid. Yeah, you don't want that. I was like, do you guys actually know what you want? Well, we want this to be very similar, but not that different, so we know what's coming.
This is
the
like
general audience for any movies never know what they wanted.
Yeah, that's
ever. It's always, we want this. No, not like that.
It's literally the Simpsons test, and I'm over there as Milhouse being like, wow, he loves the one man in the loincloth. It's like, yes, that's what the people want. They want both.
And to get a little correction, her name is Shauna the She-Devil.
There we go.
Female Kazar.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was about to say Zoe Ashton's character is not She-Devil.
No, that's her. I guess that's her code name, technically. So yeah, if they wanted to do instead of Kazar and go with the female role, that Shanna would be the one to go with.
Like, that's the thing. Like, we're in a different universe, and also this film, like, we definitely got the sense that, I mean, even the plot synopsis teases the end of like a universe. Like, this is a multiversal film. Like, something is going on here with that thing. I mean, I got the vibe from that, right? Like,
I mean, like, technically, Ms. Marvel was one too.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't.
Well, no, I mean, the other world.
The plot of the other world.
What was that? The clandestine world. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We get into a conversation here. Is our dimensions the same as a multiverse?
True. Yeah.
I don't class them as they are.
Technically, they can be interchangeable.
But at the same time, you can have a dimension. You know, Asgard's technically a dimension. That's in our universe.
Yeah.
It's comics. It's all.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I will say that just so I'm not trashing on. It sounds like I'm trashing on everything, because I just spent 5 minutes trashing on the suits. I really like the fact that it's us getting more into the space stuff now. Because the whole thing Monica's looking at is the jump points from like Guardians.
Because
it's that hexagon.
Yeah.
So that
Yep.
Earth now has a jump point. Obviously, we have the saber base. It's not spear or whatever it was in the
Yeah.
comics, or not yet anyway. So we have that. Like, I really like that sort of aspect.
Yeah, No, I think there's a lot of intriguing stuff in this. Like you said, she's investigating that. There's obviously Nick Fury up in space.
Oh yeah, we got
Also, Zoe Ashton's character has got the other bangle from Kamala. They made this quite clearly on her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we got that one scene where Kamala finds Goose, and we have a whole bunch of was it Firkins?
Flurkin.
Yeah. Now
That are space monsters that look like cats, but they're not cats.
I do want to bring up, because did anybody read that alleged plot leak we got like a year and a half ago for this film?
Is that the one where it says I can't remember the guy's name. I think he was from Crazy Rich Asians. Park. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
For the life of me. Where his planet's a musical one?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I hope that's true.
Because
I really hope that's true.
some of the details in that, I remember reading that plot leak. Obviously, it was, online. It was on like the shutdown message board and everything, and it also hit like 4chan or whatever. But they distinctly said, like, we're gonna get a mention of the Universal Inhumans, and everything else in this trailer tracked with that leak. And I'm like, there's a part of me that, like, when Monica gets teleported to like the moon-looking place, I'm like, are they gonna hint towards something here? Because that plot leak is on point. Like, it was like 90% of what's in this trailer was in that leak. So I'm like,
yeah.
I think they could pull off Universal Inhumans and just say that that's them.
Even if you don't see it, right? The fact that it's Kree and Kamala's there, you could be like, "Oh, you an Inhuman?
Yeah,
you one of ours?"
Yep. Well,
they could quite easily retcon the whole stupid mutant scene from the show and just be like, "Oh no, you are one of ours."
Yep.
It smells like copium up in here.
Hold on.
I mean, why would Bruno know that what she is? Like,
he's
telling
a smart
me this
boy. That's
one
why.
kid in Jersey knows that mutants exist before literally anyone else. Get out of here.
He's a super smart boy. That's what.
That's what you're missing,
that smart.
Mitch. You're missing that they're gonna reveal that Bruno is actually Bobby Drake. That's what you're missing here.
Don't talk about Bruno, all right?
Oh man,
Also,
reference.
I didn't know this. But Goose was originally named Chewie.
Yeah. Yep. They changed that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say in the comics it was going to be Chewie, but I can't remember why they called it Goose. Obviously because of Top Gun, but
no. So what happened was, remember when what was it, 2012, when Disney bought Star Wars?
Yeah,
that's when they decided to change it, because they didn't want people buying plushies because they were working on Captain Marvel, and they knew Chewie was going to be in there. They're like, we need to change the name because Chewie's too close. People are going to get confused. So
yeah,
I remember reading about that way back when. So it worked.
So I remember reading the reason. I was just blanking on it. I knew it'd be something like that. But
well, that's it.
But I thought it was a very good trailer.
Same. I like it. I can't wait for this movie. I cannot wait.
It looks fun. The dynamic between them all looks fun.
Everything looks fun.
I'm in Valani needs to be protected at all costs again.
Yeah. So good.
Do not let any neckbeard go for that girl. We can't.
Oh yeah, because once I remember when they went to the house, I was like, ooh, I completely forgot about it.
I
completely forgot about it until now.
Yeah, they're obviously not giving a damn about those allegations on that one.
Yeah, until there's more on it. Exactly.
I'll be honest, I forgot, and I was just like, yay, the dad's back.
Same.
I saw Ricardo tweeting, and I was like, oh, the dad's back.
Of course, Ricardo's tweeting about it.